then. Let's go.
I must act wisely.
Power thrumming.
What to do? Only one thing for it.
I'll handle this.
Let's go.
Onward.
How?
Only one thing for it.
Come then.
Here I go. What to do? Right then.
By divine...
Here I go. This bodes ill. Have at you! Like a book. Damn it all. Take this! Pathetic!
Onward.
Right then.
Understood.
You can rely on me. Ever ready.
My turn, is it? No turning back.
Onward.
Whatever it takes. Here I go. What to do?
Power from... Power thrumming.
Let's go. Right then. I'm missing. What to do? This ought to do it. I must concentrate. Is there no other way, Gafgari? After I shed the veil of
Pathetic!
Gafgari.
Oh, Agrius. know about you, Agrius. More than you care to assume. Your brother, the heir to the house, had died. And so your father raised you as a man, that you might lead instead. That is why you are become what you are. A girl who knows naught save... Do you truly find fulfillment in that?
What to do?
That I should fall to a mere boy. Well fought, Ramza. Well fought. A fool though you are, I could never bring myself to dislike you.
Goodbye, Gafgarian.
We must reach the princess before we...
Ready.
Let's go.
As you wish.
My turn, is it? To battle!
I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Male blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
Where is Lady Ivalice?
You mean to free her? What then? House Beowulf would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me! Where is Lady Ivalice?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason You should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
I have no wish to change the world. But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy. On guard.
This is Auracite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak, although afore the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling stream.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself, or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Auracite, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not.
Come on. call yourself a god?
What to do?
Yes?
Feels good.
Right.
All right.
How might I help?
All right.
Very well. Yes?
You require something?
What is it?
Ready.
Understood.
Ever ready.
I won't disappoint.
No turning back. This is Aura's...
Let me think. Here I go.
call yourself a god? What a mess. This... Will I pull through? What to do?
Come then.
Let me think.
Right.
You call yourself a god?
How strange that I, undying, here should die. The death come ere I serve could descend. Oh, eyes could witness bear.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ivalice. I would have you tell me more.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
It was to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mummer's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia, Duke Goltana, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Bessalad for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ivalice queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovilia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Your Grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando. But your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults.
Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
The leader once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Looking for Orton, but by all means. Will that be all? Come back.
A warm welcome to you. Want to earn some gil? Anything else? Come back.
How might I help?
Welcome. That's the spirit. An errand's been complete. Right then.
We finished the task with aplomb and smile.
Will we achieve?
I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all? Thanks. A warm thank you and farewell.
Welcome, by all means. May I come back?
Oh, mayhap. Not only that, normally, lucky for you, it'll be to get one. You'll need somebody who knows how to. Once you've got yourself a carcass, bring it. The going bar. Bring, of course. So, cool. Anything I can. Want me to craft anything? This is what I'll need. This is. Is that my door?
Welcome. What sort of recruit are you looking for? You have another?
Your patron. Welcome. After all in particular. Are you happy? Thank you very. May I come back?
Yes?
What is it?
Very well.
Yes?
Yes?
What will the light of the stone? Till next time.